This is for all three of you guys. I thought you were supposed to be tired after that 5 overtime game. How about the resiliency you guys showed tonight?
Right. Well, for defense, I think coming out in this game, we sort of wanted to capitalize on the mistakes that we sort of made last game. We wanted to try and start fast. We tried to piggyback off what the offense did, and it showed with a lot of those goal line stands and a lot of those. There's like 4th down plays that they had that we capitalized on, and we just tried to come out and take advantage of the mistakes, and I think we did that today.
From an offensive standpoint, I say we come into every game with the same aspects, just looking to run the ball and throw the ball when necessary and just take care of business on the field.
Josh, what about the energy you guys did show? I mean, you guys played a long time, 4 hours and 21 minutes a week ago today, but again, you came out with so much energy. What was all that about? Was it just the practice routine that you had last week?
We don't change anything. Our big thing is don't flinch. So even with the turnaround, we know we got a game next week, or we had a game today that we had to prepare for. And I feel like we just went about it the same way we do any other week and execute our game.
Now, last week, Frank said you guys are going to put your big boy pants on after losing. Is that what wearing big boy pants are?
I think so, definitely. I think it's just putting your head down and working. I think that's what he means by that. It's never getting too down on yourself. I mean, after that 5 overtime loss with UTEP, it's like you have to have a short memory. The entire team does, and you just have to come out, put your big boy pants on, and go to work. You know, as a man, as a young man trying to grow into a man, there's going to be situations that are adverse. You just put your head down and you work.
Yeah, just going off of what Egg said, just something that you have to understand. And like he said, put your big boy pants on, be prepared for the next day, and just keep working hard.
Yeah, just putting the game behind us was the big thing. You know, we can't dwell on the past or what we could have did, but different things in the game that could happen. Just focus on next week and just grow from the mistakes that we made and just continue to move on and move forward.
Michael, this is for you. What do you see in this team that may be different from teams in the past, that you do put those things behind you pretty quickly and you move on, whether it's a win or a loss? Do you see a big difference in this football team this year?
I do. If I could like pinpoint what it is that's different from this year and the years previous, I would definitely say it's the chemistry. I think it starts with the helm. It starts with Coach Frank Wilson coming in and just really having us embody the whole mantra, I am my brother's keeper. And, you know, we live that. These are our brothers on and off the field. And so what that does is if you have a young guy looking up to an older guy and you're trying to correct him and teach him, he's not going to take it in a negative way. He's going to listen to you. And it makes the transition, it makes everything more smooth. And I think that's really what we have this year that we didn't have in the years previous.
Jalen, how do you feel about 0 turnovers for the Roadrunners tonight? The team that you guys played has made a living off of creating turnovers all year long, and you guys went the whole game without making one. How much of a point of emphasis was that this week, and how do you feel about coming out of it with 0?
We make a great deal about that every week. You never want to give the ball to the opponent, ever. So them coming in off of, like you said, a big game, having turnovers, and then to come over here and get nothing, it's a great feeling. We respect our opponents, and every time we line up against somebody, we know what we're going up against. So to be able to do that and just not give them the ball is a great feeling.
I gotta ask each one of you guys the bowl eligibility question. You're 2 wins away. This was obviously a big one. How do you keep the game-by-game focus with something so big hanging out there for you guys?
Just continue in what we do every week. Just prepare the team. Don't change nothing. And I feel like that's a big thing for us. It's nothing that we have to do. Everything is within our control, and we just gotta take it day by day and don't look ahead to anything. Just control what we can control.
Yeah, I think it's exactly what he said. It's staying the course and just taking it day by day. The next game is the biggest game, so.
And just agreeing with my teammates, we just have to stay in the now and just worry about what's ahead of us. Don't get too far into the future. Just know what we have to do to prepare for the next game.
Jalen, I know that Coach talks about the creed. You talk about it every Wednesday. Was today kind of an example of living the creed, I guess?
Oh, yes, sir. It was. We go by that creed. Everybody on the team has to repeat it. So it's something that we all live by and live in our hearts. So that's what we do.
So it's everybody on the team. It's not just running backs.
It's everybody.
Because everyone plays a part in protecting the ball. Offensive line, which blocks the receiver when they catch the ball, even in blocking. Everybody plays a role in protecting the football. I feel like we do that well.
Definitely.
You know, Egg, that last drive of the first half where you got the fumble, a couple big plays set that up. You made a great hustle play to stop them on that long pass, and then they turned the guy away at the end zone. Did that kind of epitomize tonight's game for the defense, the way that you guys played there?
I think so. I think that play and Josiah's play were probably the exclamation mark of the night. But it's just, I mean, it just goes to show you can never give up on a play. If we weren't able to tackle that guy down before the goal line, then we would have never got the fumble, you know. And it's just, it goes back to being resilient, and that's what we were today.
Like Marcus was playing, Marcus Davenport was playing really hard in the fourth quarter. Had a couple of bad, kind of bad breaks go his way, and he didn't get to finish the game. Mike, what did you see out of him? Just evaluate Marcus's play tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think Marcus is a guy that you can always count on, and I know he messed up on a couple plays, and he even came to me and was just like, "Hey, you can count on me." Coach Wilson always tells us to look to the man next to you and tell him to count on you, and Marcus is a guy that you can definitely do that, and he's somebody that is coming into a leadership role on the defense and somebody you can trust. So tonight, I think he really just sort of exemplified that and showed flashes for sure.
2 more questions. They got to get to the bus.
You know, talked about Josiah. This was a big game for him against UTSA or against North Texas. Some of his past history up there. Did you have to calm him down as a defensive leader? And what did you think about how he played?
I mean, with Josiah, you never have to calm him down. I don't think you would want to, but no, he's always poised, very composed, very mature for a freshman. You don't even believe he's a freshman. He makes plays like that in practice all the time. So to see him doing it in a game, I mean, you're just really happy for him, and the sky's the limit for him. Seriously, he's the future of this defensive program.